Is revenue the same thing as scaling? Until recently, I thought it was. My name is Jerry Beerman. I'm the owner of Alluring Glass. I've been in the trades for 18 years. I'm also the co-founder of CAP, which is the Conduit Apprenticeship Program, where we get high school students ready for businesses like yours and mine. I'm also the co-founder of Conduit, which is a platform to help leaders like you and myself grow personally and professionally. And we make these videos to provide content to leaders and owners like us to help us grow so we can get better together, because we believe a rising tide lifts all ships. Today, we're going to discuss the 5 strategies to scale your business. But before we start, I'm going to ask you to like, subscribe, and share the content, and give us a comment of content that would help you grow personally and professionally in your business. Strategy number 1 to scale your business: optimize operation efficiency. Well, that's a mouthful. Let me give you some context around this. To scale your business, and remember, scaling is not the same as revenue, right? So scaling is the pre-work. Do you have a CRM, a client relation management software? Do you have a project management software? If not, it was advised to me to get a CRM in place. Second thing is build the processes. Like, what processes the Alluring Glass way? Document all your processes. What about staff? Oh my gosh, this is a big one. We use EOS, so GWC. Do you have staff that gets it, wants it, have capacity for it? Do you have the right people in the right seats? The next thing is fuel. Do you have cash? How much cash are you going to need to scale your business? When you're looking at operation efficiency, you're going to look at some of these components that you're going to need as a foundation to build revenue upon. Remember that scaling is the prep work done, and the prep work needs to be done to make sure that when you scale, when the revenue increases, that it is efficient and effective. Strategy number 2 to scale your business is your brand presence. Strengthen that brand presence. What is your brand? I've been taught that your brand is your reputation. And so when you're looking at the brand presence, what's your website look like? What do your social media platforms look like? So you look at your website or your Facebook account. Make sure that you hire somebody that can build a professional website. What's your online presence? If you're looking at Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn, are you getting some coaching on the content that you're putting out there that is going to strengthen, that's going to support that brand presence that you need, that you want to scale your business? Again, remember, strategy number 2 is build that brand presence. It's a foundation. We're building that foundation. Strategy number 3 to scale your business is expand your service offerings. Now, there's a caveat here. So my hope is that you guys all have a coach or a mentor that you can run these ideas past. One of the things you might want to do is go create some width, some breadth of your offering. What would be, so for shower glass, for instance, which is the business that I own, maybe mirrors, for instance, would be an offering that the shower glass and the mirrors would go together. What's an additional product offering that you could explore to expand your breadth and your width and the depth of your offering? But again, I would seek wise counsel on this. When you look at building some width or some depth to your offering, you're going to also need to identify, do you need more staff? And if you need more staff, then what's the training going to look like for that staff? So for instance, we're buying a glass edger. So now we got to not only buy a glass edger so we can do mirrors in-house, again, creating an offering, right, that's we feel like is in alignment with shower glass. But now we got to train somebody for that as well. So if you're adding a product line, you're getting coach mentored to add a product line, make sure that you're also considering the staff that needs to be trained. And again, this is scaling, creating foundation. Strategy number 4 in scaling your business is foster strong relationships inclusive of networking. What sphere of influence, so within the trades, what network, so it might be Conduit in our case, where we're going to tap into other like-minded folks, or the Home Builders Association, NARI, etc., the different trade associations that you could be a part of, that you never know who you're going to meet that might introduce you to somebody, a resource that you may need. I could tell you countless stories of attending networking events where I met somebody that introduced me to somebody, a person that I needed or a resource that I needed to help build a foundation and infrastructure to start scaling my business. Strategy number 5 to scaling your business is financial management and access to capital. How much fuel does it take to launch the space shuttle? I've heard it takes 80% of the fuel just to get the space shuttle launched. If you look in the context of scaling your business, how much cash are you going to need? When you're scaling your business, right? Remember, we're doing prep work. This is pre-revenue. How much money do you need to build that infrastructure? Seeking wise counsel and making sure that you understand. So for us, it's seeing our fractional CFO is making sure that we have enough cash to build that financial infrastructure pre-revenue. And so one of the tools that we use is a cash flow forecast. How much money, if we keep spending the way we're spending, how much money are we going to have in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks, 12 weeks, etc. So building the financial infrastructure to make sure that you have the fuel, aka cash, to build that infrastructure pre-revenue. As a recap, the 5 strategies to scale your business. Strategy number 1, optimize operation efficiency. Strategy number 2, strengthen your brand presence. Strategy number 3, expand your service offerings. Seek wise counsel on that. Strategy number 4, foster strong relationships and networking. Strategy number 5, financial management and cash flow. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, remember to share, and remember to comment. Please give us your feedback on content that would help you grow personally and professionally.